keep my line no more. Oh, oh, you don't make it ring, 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 ring.
Hey guys, it's Deja, the Princess of Variety, and I am back with another part of Rules of Engagement, which is the Choices game, or the Choices Let's Play that I've been playing so far. And if you guys didn't watch my Life is Strange video that I posted, like the last video I posted, I talked about how this week I'm really going to focus on Life is Strange and Choices, because I know quite a few of you are interested in those two types of videos. And I am too. Those are my faves that I've been doing. I'm just mostly going to focus on that this week. But my main goal is to really get further into Life is Strange, because I want to wrap that game up. Not because I'm tired of it, but because, I don't know, I just want to wrap it up and do some other Let's Plays too. But I am really enjoying that one. And if you guys haven't watched the last video, you should definitely go watch it. And if you've never just watched Life is Strange at all, you should go on my page and click on the Life is Strange Let's Play collection. It has the very first game, and it has the one that I'm playing now, which is the prequel to that one. And just watch it. That game is absolutely phenomenal. I love it so much, and it holds a very dear place in my heart. As far as Choices goes, I just want to get further in Rules of Engagement, because there's so many different books on the Choices app, and I could do like 5 Let's Plays at once with that game if I really wanted to. But I wanted to get a little bit further in this particular story first. That way it's kind of already established like what's going on in the game and what's going on in that particular story with you guys that are keeping up with it, because I didn't want to start another one so close to when I started that one, because I want you guys to learn these characters' names and learn their relationships with one another before I start a whole new one, because I don't want anybody to get confused. Okay guys, so remember when we left off, the game had switched over and we were now playing as Amanda. So I accidentally clicked it just now, so it kind of like went past that, but that's basically just what it said. So it says, you make your way to the back of the kitchen of Nomad, the French restaurant on board the ship. Let's get this over with. Well, hello, I'm Carter. I definitely would have remembered seeing a hot girl like you around here, so you must be new. I think he was the guy that had welcomed us on the ship when we first got here. Remember when the game first started, and the one guy welcomed us aboard the ship? I think it was this guy. Let me tell you, I'm even hotter out of this uniform, or I'm new here, but not by choice. Ugh. I feel like Amanda would say the first one, but I don't know. Let's go with the second one. I don't know. I don't feel like she would. I don't know if she would say something like that to somebody she just met, but I don't know. I do not want to be here right now. Even if I promise to keep you company? Well, that does make the idea of a 6-hour shift more bearable, but only slightly. I'll have to work on it then. At the top it says, you just met a cute coworker. It says, I've been working on this cruise ship for the last couple of summers, so if you need someone to show you the ropes. Yeah, are the ropes the only thing you can show me? Definitely not. More and more coworkers arrive and start to mingle in the kitchen, but you barely notice them as you continue chatting with Carter. So you just, what, decided to up and work on a cruise ship? Didn't want to do the usual 9 to 5? Something like that. There's no better way to see the world on a limited budget. You fall silent as an absolutely gorgeous and familiar man strides into the room and spots you. It's Blake, Amanda's soulmate. Oh my God, it's you. I can say, how about we get that drink now? What are you doing here? Or don't look at me dressed like this. Let's do the first part, the first one. That uniform. I don't think that drink is going to be possible. You must be Amanda, the new girl. You've heard of me? Yes, my name is Blake Yasuda, and I'm your boss. Oh, awkward. Wait, what? Want to see what happens with Amanda and her hot boss? Check out the next chapter to find out. Great. We're going to continue on and complete the next chapter. I would have completed this chapter last time if I had known it was so short, but let's just continue. I don't want to watch this. Bish. Her sister's first day of work, but how is she supposed to focus with her hot boss watching her every move? Okay. Chapter 4, Dirty Work. Now playing as Amanda, you stare blankly at the hot man standing before you. I'm your boss. Wait, what? I thought you were just some hot guy on the cruise. You're not exactly who I was expecting either. I was hoping for someone a little more professional. Boy, what you so mad for? She didn't meet you as her boss. Well, I'm so sorry. I had no idea, or I like a man in charge. I'm gonna say the first one. Maybe we can pretend I never said anything. Yes, it was an honest mistake. Let's move on. Your boss accepted your apology this time, is what it says at the top of the screen. And Blake turns to the other employees who have gathered around. Before I hand out assignments for the day, I want to remind everyone that the guests are our top priority. High quality service goes beyond merely cooking food and washing dishes. It's the plating of a chocolate souffle, folding napkins just so, offering the perfect wine pairing for crispy sea bass. As Blake continues talking, you lean over and whisper to Carter, "Why didn't you warn me he's the boss? Honestly, I wanted to see how far you'd go." I should glare at him. Not cool. I know we just met, but you can't hang me out to dry like that. I didn't mean to. Above all, high quality service means providing an experience that will keep the client returning for more. Is that understood, Carter? Yes, sir. Now, if you're done chatting, you're on deck duty. We're catering a luau party up there, so make sure the guests are entertained. Everyone begins to disperse as they get their assignments. Carter picks up a couple bottles of chilled champagne, then heads toward the deck. Don't abandon me. You'll be fine. I'll check on you later, okay? After giving assignments to every other staff member, Blake finally turns to you. Since it's your first day, you're on dishwashing duty. Blake grabs a pair of yellow rubber gloves from a nearby counter and holds them out to you. I should complain or accept the gloves? Just accept them, girl. You take the gloves without complaint. I half expected that to be more difficult. I may not like it, but I'm trying to be professional. Good. And so we're clear, the captain made me take you on as a favor. I'm not going to give you any special treatment. I had to hire you, but that doesn't mean I can't fire you. Yeah, I got it. Good. Now get to work. Soon you're alone in the kitchen. You look at the mountain of dirty dishes next to the sink. I guess I should try to focus. I can't get fired on my first day. What would Nana say? You grab the commercial sink sprayer and start washing a long-serving dish, but as soon as you try to turn it over, you lose your grip and it falls into the sink with a splash. Oh crap! As you reach into the murky, soapy water for the dish, you can hear the music from the party drifting through the kitchen door. I wish I was out there. Just then, the door opens and Blake and Carter walk into the kitchen, deep in discussion. It's not going well, sir. People are getting restless. There's no pleasing entitled college kids with rich parents. What should I do? I've already sent out more champagne, or I've already sent more champagne out. Here, take a tray of escargot. Carter grabs the tray and heads back to the party. You dry your hands on a towel and sidle over. This could be my chance to have fun and impress my new boss. Hey, if the party's not going well, I could help with that. Are you serious? You hear that? What? I don't hear anything, just the party music. Exactly. That party is like one Sarah McLachlan song away from being as dead as a funeral. A tray of escargots going to tank what's left. They're college students, not gourmet food critics. Trust me, I know what it'll take to turn this around. You said the guests are the most important priority, and it's our job to make sure they're having the time of their lives. Right now, that means getting them to loosen up and enjoy this party. And you think you're up for the task? Okay. So thankfully, I have diamonds. I have 51 diamonds, so I can actually go out there and get the party started. But if I didn't have enough, I would have to stay behind and wash the freaking dishes. Like, I'll get this party started. I was born for this. I'm impressed that you took the initiative. Fine. Yes, you won't regret it. That remains to be seen. You pull off the rubber gloves and rush outside before Blake has time to change his mind. At the top, it says you impressed your boss. You step out onto the deck, head thrown back, feeling the sunshine warm against your cheeks. Freedom! Hey, what are you doing up here? Did you organize a prison break? Something like that. You look around the deck. There are a few guests mingling here and there, but the overall mood is subdued. Even the DJ is playing muted music. I've had dentist appointments more exciting than this. No one's even in the pool. Yeah, this party's a disaster. So much for getting a big tip out of this. And never say never. Come on. You grab Carter's arm and drag him over to the DJ. You pass by a blonde woman in pink. Yawn. Is this party over yet? Look, DJ, I don't know what girl just broke your heart and made you play the slowest songs known to man, but you need to seriously pump it up. Play some Haley Rose. We need to get these people moving. The DJ hesitates at first, but a moment later a pop song rings out. Close, but not quite there yet. You reach over and turn the volume way up. There, much better. You glance around as a few guests start bobbing their heads to the beat. This song is my jam. Ooh. It's not a party without some dancing. Who do you want to dance with? Definitely not him. Madison or Carter. Let's dance with Carter. You grab Carter's hand and drag him out to the dance floor in front of the DJ's booth. Carter puts his hands on your hips and grooves to the beat. These guys on this cruise are a little touchy-feely, I must say. Not that I'm complaining, but shouldn't we be, working? We are working to get this party started. People just need a little encouragement to have fun. And the best way to do that is to lead by example. See? You point to where the guy in the vest approaches the young woman. Wanna dance? Sure, why not? More and more guests join in until the dance floor is packed. Wow, that was a quick turnaround. And I'm just getting started. Next step, add alcohol. You lead Carter over to the bar where Dean is pouring a pitcher. Barkeep, hit me up. Aren't you working? Yeah, that's why I need alcohol. I gotta show these guests how to have a good time. I'm about to do some body shot, shotgun a beer, or pop some bubbly. Let's do some body shots. I'm not sure I should be condoning this, but here, don't tell your sister. Oh, he likes us. Oh. As Dean grabs the tequila, let me not start. Salt and lime, you turn to Carter. What do you say? Let me do a body shot off you? Absolutely. Carter puts a lime wedge in between his teeth. You tug his shirt collar down, exposing part of his shoulder, and pour salt on it. Cheers. You down the tequila shot, then lick the salt off his skin. Next, you grab the lime from his mouth, sucking the juice from it. He grins at you. Cheers. You hold up the bottle of tequila. Who's next? Me! Oh my gosh. I feel like he's another Shane. He's giving me Shane vibes. I don't know why. I think it's because they kind of look alike. Before long, the party is in full swing. Guests are dancing, the alcohol is flowing, and the DJ is dropping the bass. Now this is how you party. Well. The song just changed. Look who's here. If it isn't Miss Party Girl. Brittany, what are you doing here? I'm here to party. I'm sure you can understand that given your reputation. Brittany's gaze falls on Carter. Oh, who is this cutie? I'm Brittany, Amanda's much hotter cousin. Okay. I'm Carter. Nice to meet you? Brittany, we're trying to work. Leave us alone. It didn't look like you were working when you were drinking just now or dancing earlier. I'm sure your boss would love to hear all about your work ethic. Wouldn't want you to get fired on your very first day. Like hell you wouldn't. I should cannonball into the pool to splash Brittany or push Brittany into the pool. I don't know. I feel like Amanda's the type to do both. So, I feel like it would be funnier to push her into the pool, but we cannonball into the pool to splash her. It would give off the impression like we're still having fun and like, you know, we'll be still having fun and like showing off on her, like showing off like, yeah, girl, we're having fun and you just got splashed. I feel like she could snitch on us either way. So it's like, do I want to like show off and be like, oh, I'm still having fun in your face, shouldn't have been talking trash, or should I like push her, like literally push her? I kind of want to push her. She's threatening to snitch though. I'm gonna push her. Before you can think twice, you push Brittany into the pool. Gah! That's what you get, bish. What the hell, Amanda? Oops, my bad. You're gonna regret this. I'm gonna go straight to your boss and get you fired. And before she can finish, other guests start jumping into the pool. You get splashed, but the water doesn't bother you. Cannonball! This isn't over. Furious and soaking, Brittany stalks away, and you can't help but laugh at the sight. Later, Carter offers you a towel. That was amazing. You're a real force of nature, Amanda. I heard some of the guests talking. This is the most fun they've had all cruise. And this is just how I party at work. You should see me when I'm off the... wow. You should see me when I'm off the clock. Is that an invitation? Maybe, if you think you can keep up with me. You run your fingers along his arm. Oh, okay, girl. Is it going to be Blake or is it going to be Carter? Let me turn this down a little bit. It's getting a little loud. I'm sorry. If I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to get me to kiss you. Oh, maybe I am. Really? It seemed like you were flirting with Blake earlier. Girl, stop being the thought of the workplace. Well, I am a flirt, which means I know how to have fun, but that doesn't mean I'm not into you too. I feel like the first one seems like less like slutty, if that makes sense. Why is he? Okay. Yeah, I feel like the first one seems less like thoughty. Like, I feel like if she's like, that doesn't mean I'm into you too, it's kind of like, girl, you're like hopping all over the workplace. But if she just makes it like a fun thing, then it's like, she's just having fun, you know? Let's do that one. It doesn't have to be this big thing. We can just hang out, no strings attached. I can get behind that plan. Carter leans closer. Oh, you mean here, now? Why not? We're at work, for one. So, I don't care if you don't. Carter shifts even closer to you. Your lips are just a breath away. Oh my gosh, Blake is about to come out. I can just feel it. In that case, you close the distance, kissing Carter hard. His arms come around you as his mouth opens against yours. Okay, there's a lot of kissing going on in my Let's Plays today. At the top, it says you just kissed a coworker, and it says after a moment, you pull away with a grin. Okay, now that was fun. If I'm not interrupting, you and Carter spring apart. We're out of champagne. Can one of you grab more from the kitchen? I'm on it. You start to head down the stairs, but pause and turn back to Dean. Hey, don't tell Blake about this, okay? About kissing Carter, or what you did to Brittany? Oh, Dean's just watching like a hawk, I see. Both? Your secret's safe with me. I like him. He's really cool. He's just seen everything happen, like, throughout us getting on the ship. Like, he's just seen everything happen. And he's, like, always there, kind of. You're making your way through the narrow hall when you hear a familiar voice. I know, Mom. I'm telling you, Amanda is like one wrong move away from being fired. There's no way she's going to make it to the end of the summer. Oh, wow. You pause, peeking around the corner to see Brittany on the phone, her back to you. She's frantically trying to dry her hair, but her clothes are still dripping on the floor. She got me soaking wet. There's no way she's keeping her job after this. Trust me, we don't have to worry about her anymore. So your mom doesn't like us either? Okay. What's Brittany talking about? And Deja's basically out after the whole Billy blow up. And shy little Michelle won't be able to handle that stupid bucket list thing Nana gave her. So that only leaves Ryan. I don't know what his task is yet. He's being all secretive about it for some reason. You want me to sneak into his room and find out? Fine, I'll call you when I'm done. Okay, bish. She wants to play like that. This is actually kind of good though, because we don't know what Ryan's task is either. So if she's sneaking to find out, then maybe we can find out too. But I mean, I feel like she wouldn't tell us either, but maybe us following her to sneak to his room will like tell us something. I don't know. We'll see. Brittany hangs up and starts walking toward the ship's cabins, her wet shoes making squish sounds on the carpet. I have to stop her. You start to follow Brittany, but Blake, I keep switching up my words, but Blake catches you. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, she's gonna ruin it. We need to like call somebody and like let them know what she's doing. Looking for you. Well, you found me. Right, when does my shift end? You've still got 45 minutes. Oh, okay, thanks. Defeated, you brush past Blake. Once you round the corner, you pull out your phone. Deja, help. So I guess I'm back to playing as myself, okay? You're in your room deciding what to wear. Choose your hair. How was my hair before? Was it in the braid? I think I had it down. I don't know. I don't really remember. Let's just do this braid. Hope that's not what I had before. I don't think it was though. And then let's do the pink. I do like the one with the jacket though. My look is totally great and ready to go. You've just finished changing when you get Amanda's text. Deja, help. Brittany's breaking into Ryan's room to read his letter. Stop her. I can't believe she'd do something like this. Oh my gosh, things are getting a little crazy. You arrive at your brother's room to find Brittany already inside. I apologize for that. I don't know what it was, but you guys know, like when I'm reading this game sometimes some things happen in my throat and in my esophagus and whatnot. So I apologize, guys. Thank you for bearing with me because that is just unacceptable. Brittany, stop! You're too late, see? Brittany holds up Ryan's envelope triumphantly. But if you ask me really nicely, I might let you read it with me. What do you say? You mean read Ryan's envelope without his permission? No way, I'm not going to violate his privacy like that, or I guess it couldn't hurt. I really want to know what his task is, but I'm not gonna like go behind his back and do it with her. Like, no, that's not happening. And neither are you. You lunge at Brittany, trying to wrench the envelope out of her hands. Hey! She twists away from your grasp. She quickly scans the letter. Finally, you manage to snatch it away from her. I don't get it. His task isn't even that hard. I can't believe you did that. Please, you're just mad because now I know and you don't. If Ryan wants to tell me, he will, in his own time. What are you doing in here? You turn to see Ryan standing in the doorway, his gaze fixed on Brittany. Get out of my room. She was snooping too. No, she wasn't. Now get out. Whatever, I already got what I came for. Brittany smirks at you one last time before leaving. Ryan silently watches her march down the hallway. I think this is Ryan's first time actually seeing her on the ship, because when we ran into her before, it was at the boutique on the ship and we were with Amanda and Michelle and he wasn't there, so this is a little interesting. Do you want me to leave too? No, you can stay, and thank you for trying to protect my privacy. Are you okay? No, I'm not. I don't think I'm going to be able to fulfill my inheritance task. Ryan hands you the letter. Okay, this is his task, guys. Ryan, my only grandson, you work far too hard. I hope you will take the opportunity on this cruise to spend more time with your loved ones, including your wonderful girlfriend of 2 years. To get your inheritance, you must take Alina Sanchez on dates every Friday night for the duration of the cruise. Okay, I'm confused. This seems pretty easy. What's the problem? The problem is, Alina isn't actually my girlfriend. Oh. Well, the tea has been spilt. Will Ryan be able to claim his inheritance? Check out the next chapter to discover the truth about his relationship with Alina. Ooh. Okay, guys. That was interesting, I must say. Hey guys, so that was the end of, I think it was chapter 4. Yeah, that was the end of chapter 4, Our Choices. So and the end of chapter 3, I guess you could say. But yeah, things are getting interesting. So we finally found out what Ryan has been hiding. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Amanda is kind of, she's attracted to Blake, who she just found out is her boss. She had met him at the singles mixer when she ditched us. She basically is kind of coming on to Carter a little bit too, which I think he's the guy that welcomed us onto the ship. Of her experiences at work, it's going to be interesting to see how all of that plays out. Blake seems very stern. Carter seems pretty fun. He seems like a tiny bit ditzy for some reason. I don't know why. He just comes off that way. He hasn't really done anything to seem ditzy, but that's just like the vibes I get. And then Brittany's trying to sabotage everybody. I haven't really seen much of Michelle yet. I'm assuming we're going to find out more about like her obstacles next chapter. And then it's gonna be really like bad if Brittany finds out that Ryan and Alina aren't really together, because apparently he's been, you know, pretending like he's been dating this girl named Alina for 2 years and they're not even together. So I don't know. And then we got to do with Billy. We haven't seen him in a little bit, but I'm sure he's gonna return. And Dean is just watching everything go on, and there's just so much going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to comment what you thought about this part down below, and comment what you think is going to happen. And definitely leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for keeping up with my videos and my Let's Plays, and commenting and leaving likes and subscribing and just all of that stuff. It just makes me really happy. It makes me happy to know that you guys are interested in the content that I'm posting. But thank you, just thank you so much. There is going to be more Life is Strange and more choices later in the week, like I said. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all that you guys do, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.